got a new show for y'all. Beverly Hills High School investigates election day racism. Oh, man, I know this is fake.
Investigations are underway at Beverly Hills High School following claims of racial intimidation on Election Day.
Oh, he's got a Trump flag.
Hal live with the update for us, Hal.
Yeah, an incident some students and others are calling racist has had a big impact on Beverly Hills High School, and students and a teacher, and some of the video you're about to see we obtained through a public records request.
I'm going to tell you how scary it was.
This is what Bella Ivory is talking about. She's a fashion teacher at Beverly Hills High School who says on the day of the election, there was a mob going down the hallway.
It was just mob of kids, just so many kids outside my door. And they had one had a Trump flag on a pole, on a flagpole. Another, it was just so many of them. Some of them had on MAGA hats. Some, had on just Trump fans apparel.
She says someone tried to open her classroom door, says it upset some of her students.
At this school, I've had to deal with a lot of racism.
But at a recent school board meeting, students talked about how scared they were, given what happened outside Bella Ivory's classroom during election week.
And it became utterly impossible to just ignore it. From 8:30 to 2:30 all week, being at school felt like being in a nightmare. What the black students and Miss Bella had to deal with that week had absolutely nothing to do with politics. That week, being stormed, being called the N-word, being shunned, all because you were black, became the normal.
In recent weeks, I have seen racial slurs scrawled across the walls of our bathrooms, hateful rhetorics being spoken by fellow students in the hallways we share, and violent behavior towards Miss Bella and our club.
Bella Ivory also spoke at the board meeting.
They looked so frightened. Then I said, I'm not going to open the door. And then the same student said, they look like KKK.
The district tells Fox 11, we remain deeply committed to upholding a secure and conscientious setting where students can responsibly and considerably engage in the democratic process. But the district says it is investigating the claims, investigating the situation using all resources available, including this audio recording from a student's cell phone inside Bella Ivory's classroom.
If anything happens to me at the school, my family will come for your families. If anything happens to my son and Vivi, I will comfort their families.
Ivory says she wasn't making any threats, just sharing her feelings in a conversation that she claims was edited on social media.
Pretty much saying, my family's going to come after a family that hurts me, kills me, or whatever, legally, not physically.
High school officials say that the demonstration like you just saw will be prohibited in the future if it causes any kind of disruption. Meanwhile, Ivory says she's planning on going back to work just after she gets over some of the stress. In Beverly Hills, I'm Hal Eisner, Fox 11 News.
This woman,
5 investigations are underway
at
Beverly Hills.
A fabrication. Yeah. This story is concocted. It's a scheme. It's a ploy. It's just a ruse. Trump flag is KKK. They look like the Klan. Black kids was there to grab all the black kids and black teachers. Did you see the kids? They just walking down the hall. Yeah, they had a Trump flag. I'm coming to get you. Would you have had would you have a problem if they had a flag for Kamala? Because she's the good person and all that. What is it with black women and their infatuation and their allegiance to the Democrat Party? You'll just lie. Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, a lot of things black people see is not really there. They're delusional. Well, it's that perception. Okay, this is what it is. They have a racist perception of America. Yeah. So because of that, I'm not saying that's correct. I think it's dead wrong. They're delusional. But because they have that perception of the world, they see things that are not there. I already said that. They're delusional. Well, whatever. Hey, go back to the part of the video where the recording, and you don't have to play it. I want to read what the text on that video is. She's saying if something happens to her or your family's next. Why would that's a threat, ain't it? Yeah. Keep going. There it is right there. Teacher at center of Beverly Hills High School racism hoax. Look, everybody's calling it a hoax. Recorded threatening her class of teenage students on November 8th, 2024. My family will come for your families. Why is the teacher threatening her own kids when there's no threats? Right. I haven't seen any threat. Everybody's got cell phones. This is Beverly Hills High School. I know all those black kids all these kids in there. I know some woke white kids in the class. So where's the recordings, videos of all this racism and all these threats towards the teacher and black kids? I don't see it.
The one black kid that they wrote N-word on the in the bathroom, but just because you find one N-word, that doesn't speak to all the white kids in school. It only speaks to the moron that wrote it.
Yeah.
You know?
I fly, like, when I go to the airport, Las Vegas, in the bathroom, I see the N-word every time I go in there.
Yeah.
I hate N's. I mean, I start laughing when I see it.
It's everywhere you go. I go to the bathroom at a retail store. It's the first thing I say. I hate N's.
I was driving down the store. I was driving down the street, and my son said, "Dad, did you see that?" I said, "No, what?" He said, "On that what do you call them things? It's like a green box on the ground.
Oh yeah,
a transformer or something."
Yeah, transformer.
He said, "Hey, back there on that green transformer, they got the N-word painted on it." I said, "All right, when we go back home, I'll show it to me." So I'm going back home. He said, "Daddy, there it is. Look." I look at him. He starts laughing.
I mean, this whole story is just being sensationalized.
Yeah, it's fabricated.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. She's a teacher.
And it's a black woman. I have to point that out.
That's why I don't date him anymore.
Look at all those people that went after Trump.
That's why I don't date him anymore. They problems. They're irrational. They don't think straight.
Yeah, why are you threatening kids? If something happens to me, I'm coming for your families.
Hey, Keith, she's a black woman. What do you expect?
And why? What was her job?
That was a joke.
She's a teacher. She's a fashion teacher. What kind of teacher is that? You teach kids fashion?
I hope you teach your black kids to wear their pants correctly.
Fashion teacher.
It teaches fashion. Clothes, how to make stuff match.
Mom and daddy can teach you that.
Yeah.
You can learn that on your own.
She probably got a degree in fashion. That's crazy as hell, ain't it?
So you got a degree in fashion. You're a fashion teacher at Beverly Hills High School. You're in a good, safe area around a bunch of rich white kids.
You're very privileged to have that job, and you claim racism.
And you're creating problems.
Them white kids rich. They got money. The parents got their head on straight. Look who's causing problems. The black people.
Show's over.
Damn shame.
You should get fired. I wish I was the superintendent or the principal. I said, bitch, you fired.